5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
This is About Space, America's return to space, with news and information on our U.S. space program. Is your host of About Space, David Denault.
Welcome, and thanks for joining me today on this Tuesday, April 20, 2021. It's been a busy month for launches and landings so far, and some 60 years ago in April, Yuri Gagarin became the first man in space. And NASA astronaut Kate Rubins, along with her two fellow Russian cosmonauts, landed safely in Kazakhstan over the weekend. And history was made yesterday. The Ingenuity Mars helicopter made the first controlled flight on another planet. And in just 2 days from now, NASA and SpaceX will launch 4 astronauts to the International Space Station on what will be called the first crew rotation mission. Launch time is 6:11 a.m. with About Space Today's live coverage beginning at 6:05. Join me and Space Coast editor Dawn Meyer, a 28-year veteran of the Space Shuttle program, for live coverage. And Dawn will have a report on the launch of Crew 2 next on About Space Today. Are you ready to fly away on a dream vacation? For cruises and all-inclusive resort vacations, call D&D Cruise and Tours at 877-747-8631. That's 877-747-8631. And see us on Facebook, D&D Cruise and Tours, where your dreams become a reality. Welcome back. The mission will lift off from Launch Complex 39A at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The crew is scheduled for a long-duration stay aboard the orbiting laboratory, living and working as part of what is expected to be a full 7-member crew. Standing by is our Space Coast editor, Dawn Meyer, with an update on Crew 2.
The next crew rotation for the International Space Station, known as Crew 2, is scheduled for launch on April 22nd aboard the SpaceX Crew Dragon Endeavour. The Crew 2 mission astronauts Shane Kimbrough and Megan MacArthur, along with the Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency astronaut Aki Hoshide and European Space Agency astronaut Thomas Pesquet, will lift off from Launch Complex 39A at the Kennedy Space Center at 6:11 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, April the 22nd. About Space Today will have a live report that morning beginning at 6 a.m. This will be the second commercial crew program rotation flight of the SpaceX Crew Dragon and the first with 2 international partners. It will be a full-duration 6-month science mission. The crew is scheduled to arrive at the space station at 5:30 a.m. Eastern Time the following day, Friday, April the 23rd. Shane Kimbrough will serve as the spacecraft commander, Megan MacArthur will serve as pilot, Aki Hoshide and Thomas Pesquet will serve as mission specialists. Following a short handover period, the Crew 1 astronauts, Michael Hopkins, Victor Glover, and Shannon Walker, along with JAXA astronaut Suichi Noguchi, plan to return to Earth about 5 days later. Their undocking is planned for Wednesday, April the 28th, around 5 a.m., with splashdown approximately 12:35 p.m. off the coast of Florida. From Florida's Space Coast, this is Dawn Meyer for About Space Today.
Well, if you're an early bird, you don't want to miss the launch of Crew 2 to the International Space Station live. Our broadcast will be on Twitch TV and begins at 6:05 a.m. That's on Twitch TV at 6:05 a.m. And be sure to tell your family and friends to join our launch coverage and to listen each Tuesday with me on About Space Today and on Fridays with Rick Potluck from our Washington Bureau. And follow us on Facebook at aboutspace.today for the launches and landings and space news updates. And our Tuesday shout-out goes to Sweden with its many listeners. And to our friends and listeners around the globe and in the U.S., thank you for listening. And remember to watch our live launch coverage Thursday on Twitch TV. I'm David Denault, and this has been About Space Today.